Hello all, Unreal Matt Game here, and today I'll be showing off another one of my custom house builds. Now this is a luxury apartment built in Boston city centre. The inspiration for the build is a luxury house built by a bounty hunter, a rich bounty hunter. The building used to be owned by bandits, but the bounty hunter cleared them out for the government, so the government gave them the building as a reward for the service he's done for them. Now we'll be arriving to the front part of the house. As you see in the build, that half the building looks all run down and dilapidated, and then the new part is where the bounty hunter is built on to the previous build. One of the bandits owned it. You know, the front of the building. Starting off from the garden, we'll make our way from the first floor up to the top floor. Some benches to lie down in the sun there. A random set of power armor left behind. There's barbecue, so if you want to have any food while in the garden, I'll have to move that power armor sooner or later. Now we enter the house through here, but I might build another entrance onto it later on. This is the first floor of the house, the entry to the luxury penthouse. You've got an umbrella stand there where you store your umbrellas, cabinet for storing objects in when you enter the home. Now this area here is going to be where new rooms getting built, so it's got all the building supplies there while the rooms are getting built. It's either going to be built into a spare bedroom or another bathroom onto the house. Now as you get higher up in the building, it gets more luxurious. But on the earlier floors, it's been renovated over the old building, over the old design. This here is the armory and weapons room. There's a few helmets on display there. There's a bounty hunter who lives in the apartment, likes to collect military stuff. Pistols, machine guns, assault rifles. Haven't added any shotguns yet. More pistols on the wall there, and experimental pistols as well. You've got weapons and armor workbenches for upgrading and improving the equipment, building new stuff. And then you've got ammo stored in the shelves. Various suits of armor. Some more weapons in the duffel bag. You've got some first aid kits there for the bounty hunter in case he gets hurt while performing jobs. Now the next floor, as you can see with the design with the floor on this floor, it's part of the older building. It's got a small utility area there. We're looking at the first bedroom. She has the first bedroom, a computer for doing your work on, various storage cupboards, storing clothes in, luxury double bed there, shoe storage. Now with the flooring, this is the floor that was in the existing building that the bounty hunter bought and improved. So it's got the old floor that was here when the raiders owned it, but it's been repaired and renovated. So there's a resin plastic type coating over the flooring just to improve it over the previous build. So as you can see, it's got the bandit style flooring, concrete rough looking flooring, but there's a plastic material over it so you won't be stepping on it. Just feels like brand new flooring. There's a lizard after having a session the other night. He's knocked out on there. He's had some of the medication in the box. He's been drinking his pint. That was a lizard impression before. Big large window for this room. This here is the living room of the house. You've got a fire pit there, but I've just put the candle there because it didn't let us put a fire in. Christmas tree for Christmas. And there's all the storage behind the stairs. Now this is the level that the bounty hunter has built onto the existing bandit structure. This is like a luxury apartment that's been built on the existing bandit structure that was here previously. This was built on because the whole building was originally the 3 floors, but this is the 4th floor that was built. Improvements have been done on the older floors, but this floor has been built from scratch. As you can see with the flooring. She has another living room or lounge area with views of Boston city centre, and there's a kitchen next to it as well. I haven't really renovated the kitchen much for this build, as it's a small build, and I'm still thinking of a way to design the kitchen. Views of the city, good vantage points from the top floor of the apartment. And you got there some chandeliers on the ceiling, increased in height to make it look more upper class for the ceiling. Now here's the first bathroom on the house. Got your shower and your toilet and your sink. Now I've gone for a bit of a futuristic design for the house. The existing house was like a concrete structure that the bandits bought with all the loot that they managed to pillage. When the bounty hunter got given the house, he paid for this entirely new level to be built on to the old structure. Drilled a hole into the old structure. There's a hole you see for the stairs going up in this room. That's the hole from the old bit into the new. Now this here is the master bedroom of the house where the bounty hunter lives. As you can see, there's quite a lot of space in here. I'm standing next to the bed. It's where the bounty hunter lives with his wife. When he comes back from his jobs, this is where he stays, one of his few houses. He's got one house here in the city, then he's got another one that's in the capital, and then a few more hideouts around the wasteland. Now here is the other bathroom of the house, inside the master bedroom. Just looking out the window here, trying to see if I can get a view of the front. And there's a stand for sitting on, and he heats the towels up as well. And this is the second bathroom. It's got boxes for putting old clothes in that's been worn, need to be cleaned. Now this here is the dressing room where all the clothes are stored. Got some armour racks with the bounty hunter's clothing on, and a mirror for looking in. Then we got another box with all the dirty clothing in there. Then some drawers with clean clothing in. A few sets of suits, as the bounty hunter's quite rich. Just a bit of a small dressing room built onto the house. Well, inside the expanded level. Now this here has the door to the outside. Each level has access to the outside balcony. Well, this here has the top floor balcony of the house. There's no roof access for the house yet. I plan to add it later on if I decide to work on this build more. Railing's missing from that bit. It's got views of Boston city centre here. Now, when I was designing the build, I was thinking I would build in higher up, penthouse type build, but I thought I'd build a lower down luxury apartment block, small penthouse type build first before working on one of them. Yep. So I was just looking around the city here, looking for new locations for future builds. Now as you go along the balcony, you can enter the main room of the new extension by walking along there. There's another access to the balcony bit there. There's the hole that was drilled through the old structure. It's got some beers out for the party, for the bounty hunter, inviting all his friends over before we get in the new house. It's going to have another look at the living room. This here is part of the old raider structure. Just had new walls built around it. It's going to pick up this lizard, throw him around the house. Chuck him in the fire here. Now if you like the build design, please leave a like and put your thoughts in the comments for future builds. Now I found this lizard outside the house while I was looking around the area for building. Decided to add it to the video. There's the lizard using the shower now. I used the 4x4 gecko mod to add this lizard to the game. So if you want to add this lizard to the game, you can find them and fight them. Look for the Fallout New Vegas gecko for Fallout 4 mod for it. Now I think there's the lizard drinking some water. It's just walking in the middle of the night, get some water to drink. There he is. Now it's going towards the bedroom. Now I think for future builds, I'll be building obviously an even bigger penthouse, probably on top of one of the skyscrapers, or I might build a skyscraper from scratch, but it will take a really long time. And I might build I'm planning on building a beach build as well. There's the lizard going flying. Now thank you all for watching, and see you all later. Goodbye.